We're up. We're up.
3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. This is Don Shelby, and welcome to donshelby.wccoradio.com. Here's a tour of the WCCO radio studios at television. Follow me. This is the second floor. This is where most of the salespeople work. This is where the big management people work. And when they redesigned the station, and they put about $10 million into the rebuilding of the newsroom, I used to have a studio down there. And when I looked at the architectural renderings, I said, this is beautiful, but where's my studio? And I went, oops, do you mind having an office upstairs? And so we took an office, just like any other office, and we turned it into a studio. So please, welcome to our abode. This is sort of a man cave. With no thanks to WCCO Radio, everything you see here, I bought. Okay. All the pictures on the wall, the bookcases, all of the books, this desk that Jimmy Erickson sits at. Jimmy's my producer extraordinaire. All of the artwork. Here's here's a picture of Dave Moore up on the wall right here. I love this picture of Dave Moore. Here's just a couple of Emmys and the broadcast equivalent of the Pulitzer Prize, the George Foster Peabody. Little things like that. And over here we have Great American Western Novel with Jeff McKinney and Don Shelby, dressed up like people in Brokeback Mountain. No comment. Here we have the National Academy of Television and Radio Arts and Sciences. This is the Silver Circle Award that I got inducted into. Somewhere around here is the Hall of Fame. And these are some pictures on the wall. A lot of fishing, a lot of people. Here's Dave Moore again. I got a lot of pictures of Dave. Here's John Cleese. Here's the President of the United States, Jimmy Carter. There's Batman. And right next to it is Mark Twain. No, that's me. That's actually me dressed up like Mark Twain. And so it's about time to go on the air. And this is the little thing here. I own this microphone, by the way. Paid for it with my money. And, the chair I'm sitting in? Paid for it. Oh, that chair. And that chair and that chair. Yeah, I bought those because I asked people at WCCO Radio if they would. And that's your studio. Do whatever you want. So it's time to go on the air here at WCCO. This is my computer. I bought that. And hooked up with Jimmy's, which is a special sling box that we've installed so he can work on the computer and it'll come up on my monitor if we have to take a break or something. And the sling box, I paid for that. No problem. And getting ready to go on the air, Jimmy tells me it's time to go on the air, and now I have to listen to see what the commercials say here. And this is how it starts. We hear the theme. We have Booker T and the MGs in the background, and we're ready. It's 3:09. This is Don Shelby on WCCO News Radio 830, 39 degrees in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's good to have you with us today. This is the LP version of the McSkinny. And this is the last time for 2 weeks that Jeff and I will be together because I'm marrying off my daughter. And so I'm going to be celebrating with her and her new husband. And it's going to be a great time. I'm going to take a little time off. I don't usually do that, but I'm going to take some time off and spend it with my family. So thank you very much for being with us. Jeff McKinney coming up in just a few moments. We're going to spend a lot of time with Jeff, and then we're going to talk a little bit with an expert on employment, because it seems today that news comes out after these big unemployment figures hit the fan, that in fact women may surpass men in the workplace because more men are being let go in these down economic times than women. All of that and more coming up in a few moments. Karen Gaskell's in for WCCO's Traffic. Hi, Karen.
We're off and running, woo!
And then they pay me for that. All right, I'll show you where we got a 2-minute break here. Here's in basketballs. This is
What's up?
Timberwolves from their very first year. This is the Hopkins Girls State Championship basketball team for 2006, all signed. This actually doesn't exist. This is the links. This doesn't exist. Let me see if I can get that out of there for you here. Knocking everything down. This basketball doesn't really exist in NCAA history. This is the 1997 Final Four from Indianapolis, signed by Coach Clem Haskins, and all of the people who were on that great team that because of some violations that we all are very familiar with, that team doesn't exactly exist.
Yeah, whatever
So-
day that is.
Collector's
This
item.
is evidence that it
Jeanette's
once
Thursday
existed
of that
back in
week.
the day. And here are books I read. Here's an interesting book. This was sitting on my desk. This has been given to me. This book was sitting on my desk just like you see it there. And one of the television reporters, not a radio reporter, came by and went, "Hey, that looks interesting. What's it about?"
Sure.
"Oh, it's about Sinatra." Okay? All right. So we're not the smartest people in the world.
The Tuesday.
Here's my friend Kevin Costner. Up here.
Yes.
Here's Kevin. He's an old buddy of mine.
Hey there.
No, I just met him that day. So
Right.
here's a big fish.
We're up in 30.
And over here is Sig Olson's house up on Listening Point, which is a very special retreat for me. And this is Hal Holbrook, dressed up like me, being Mark Twain. No, he
10
was actually
seconds.
first. I was second or third in line. All right, we're going back on the air. You can tell that this is a real tough day for me, because I have to talk for, 3 hours with Jeff McKinney. And that can be difficult, but you'd have to know Jeff. I hope you cut in the fact that Jeff is on the air here with me.
Yes.
3:13, this is Don Shelby on WCCO News Radio 83 on the LP version of the McSkinney. Here 3 to 6. We'll give Jeff a couple of breaks and we'll bring some people in to talk a little bit about the employment figures today. Unusual figures out there and startling. Yeah, right.
Okay, perfect.
My